Okay, hi guys. All right, so we are going to go ahead and do a lesson on mass and how to take mass. So we know that mass is the amount of matter in an object. This is review from when we did our measurement stuff last time. We know the base unit is a gram and it's represented by G. So in metric units, we know that 1 kilogram, remember kilo means 1,000, is going to equal 1,000 grams. Okay, 1 gram is going to equal 1,000 milligrams. And we are going to remember that when we convert units in the metric system, we can use this little handy device right here. So to determine which is larger, just like we did in our previous video, to determine which one's larger, okay, we want to convert so that they're in the same unit. So a kilogram and a gram, those are not the same unit, right? So we need to move one either to grams or one to kilograms. So it's probably easier to convert 1 kilogram into grams. So we know grams is a base unit. We know kilo is up here because we're going to change kilogram into grams to compare them. So 1 kilogram is up here, and we are going to hop 1, 2, 3 down to the base unit, grams. So that's 3 to the right. So then if we were to rewrite this, we'd move the decimal point from right here 3 spots over, 1, 2, 3, and then in those blank spaces I would put zeros. So it end up being 1,000 grams equals, or 1,500 grams. So which one is bigger? The 1,500 grams. Okay, we'll try the 1,200 milligrams and the 1 gram. So we'll go into grams just because we'll go the other way now. So 1,200 milligrams. So this is where I'm starting. I want to turn the milligrams into grams. So I'll start here. And I'm going to go, okay, milli to grams. So that's 1, 2, 3 units to the left. So my decimal point is right here. I'm going 1, 2, 3 units to the left. And so now it becomes 1.2 or 1 gram. So which one's bigger? The 1.2, okay, or 1,200 milligrams. So now we're going to do that up. Keep moving that up. Okay. Now we are going to do 12 milligrams or 12 kilograms. Well, you guys already know kilo is way up here, milli is way down here. So by reason, you could probably say 12 kilograms is going to be way bigger, right? Way bigger. But if you wanted to convert, you could. So it is probably going to be easier to turn the kilograms into the milligrams. So we'd start at kilo and we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps to the right. So here, here on the kilograms, I'd move the decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in each of those empty spots, I'd put a 0. So it would end up being 12 million milligrams. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope so. Let me know if it doesn't. All right, and finally, kilograms or grams. So 4 kilograms or 4,500 grams. So we know we can either move to kilograms to the base unit, which is grams, or we can move grams to the kilograms. We'll do grams to the kilograms this time. So we're going to go from the base unit grams up to kilo, 1, 2, 3 to the left. So that means we're going to move our decimal point 1, 2, 3 to the left. And that means we have 4 or 4.5. Which one is bigger? 4.5 is. So 4,500 grams is bigger than 4 kilograms. So measuring mass. When you actually go about measuring mass, guys, what you're going to do is use a triple beam balance. This is what they look like. They have 3 arms, so 1, 2, 3, okay, and each of them measures a different amount. So if you look down here, the back one measures tens, the middle one measures hundreds, and the front one measures singles with some spaces for decimals. So the object is placed on a scale, so this is our scale, and then we're going to move the weights till this little bar right here lines up. Okay, lines up to the line already on there, and when it lines up perfectly, that means we've got the correct mass. So then we can look at where we moved our bars to. Okay, and we can add those up. So we have 300, so we'd write 300 right here. 70, we'd write 70 right there. And then we have 3.123. So 373.3. I hope you got, and if you didn't get it that time, we are going to actually look at a quick activity to show you how to do it. So 1, place the film canister. To use it, you're going to place the film canister on the scale. Then you're going to slide the largest weight until the arm drops below the line. So this is our arm, there's the line. We're going to move it till it drops below the line. Then we're going to move the rider back 1 groove. So we're going to move it. If it doesn't drop below the line, we're going to move it again. If it doesn't drop below the line, we're going to move it again. And this time, if it drops below the line, we're going to move it back 1 groove. Okay? You want to make sure it locks into place. You'll feel it lock into place when you move it. Then you're going to repeat the process with the top weight. All right? You're going to move it and move it and move it, and once this drops below the line, you're going to move it back 1. Okay? And you're leaving this second one exactly where you put it before. So you leave them as you go. So you did this one, you felt it drop below, you moved it back 1, and then you leave it there. And then you do the back arm, you move it until it drops below the line, and then you move it back 1, and then you leave it there. And then finally, you're going to do the little tiny one, and you're going to move it, okay, until this exact line matches up. Right? You're going to move it so that it exactly matches up. And then you're going to go ahead and look at all the numbers that are on there, just like we did in the previous slide, and that will give you the mass. Okay, so you add all the amounts up, and that's the total amount to the nearest tenth of a gram. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick online activity, if it works. Okay, so this is our triple beam balance. And here's our 3 bars, all right? Here's our 3 bars. So this is just a practice for how to read the triple beam balance. So not actually how to use it, but just how to read it. So if we go to new unknown, okay, we're going to add all these up. So we're going to start with the middle bar. So it's pointing to 300. So we can start by putting a 3 here. Then this is pointing at 30 or another 3. So in the tens place, we're going to put a 3. And then pretty much right to 3, so 333. Then we can check our weight. Awesome. And we can try one more. All right, so we start with the one in the middle. So we have 200, so we're going to put a 2 in the hundreds place. It's at 10, so I'm going to put a 1 in the tens place. And then it's at 5, but it has some decimal points behind it, so you can go 5 point, and then we're going to count the little lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 215.6. So I hope that makes sense. I can upload the PowerPoint as well so that you can practice reading your triple beam balance if you would like to. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much.